Every few months, someone declares that AI is either about to change everything or that it's the most overhyped bubble of our lifetime. One side promises machines smarter than us within a decade. The other says it's a marketing bubble waiting to pop. So who's right? But here's the thing. While we argue about the future, AI is already quietly running your present. It picks your Netflix shows, filters your spam, and unlocks your phone with your face. So what is this thing actually? Strip away the sci-fi, and AI is just machines learning from data and experience to do human-like tasks. No magic, just patterns, spotted at enormous scale. And that's exactly why the real question isn't whether a chatbot can hold a conversation. The test that matters is far simpler. Does it actually save time, money, or lives? And on that test, the results are already showing up. Spotting cancer on scans, steering self-driving cars, even exploring Mars. But before we judge whether it works, it helps to know how a 70-year-old idea suddenly took over the world. It sounds cutting edge, but the idea is older than the moon landing. Back in the summer of 1956, a young mathematician named John McCarthy gathered a handful of researchers at the Dartmouth Conference and coined the term artificial intelligence right there. But someone had beaten him to the big question. 6 years earlier, in 1950, Alan Turing asked whether a machine could actually think, and proposed a simple test. If you chat with it and can't tell it's a machine, does the label even matter? Then reality hit hard. AI kept promising more than it could deliver, and in 1973, the Lighthill Report told the British government it just wasn't working. Funding dried up almost overnight, and the field slid into what people now call an AI winter. For decades, progress crawled, until one night in 1997 changed everything. IBM's Deep Blue sat down against world chess champion Garry Kasparov and beat him. It was the first time a machine toppled a reigning human champion on the board. So how does today's AI actually pull this off? It's called deep learning. You feed enormous datasets through a neural network, layer upon layer of hidden connections, and the machine gradually teaches itself to spot the patterns hiding in the noise. But the theory is decades old, so why did it explode now? Three things collided: an ocean of new data, far smarter algorithms, and computing power that got dizzyingly cheap. All that theory only matters if it does something real, so let's follow AI out of the lab and into the world. So here's where the hype meets the receipts. Forget the sci-fi promises for a second. Let's look at where AI is already doing real measurable work today. Start with medicine. Deep learning now scans medical images and pinpoints cancer with accuracy that rivals expert radiologists, spotting tumors the human eye can miss. Then look up. NASA's Perseverance rover drives itself across Mars, dodging rocks and collecting samples, with no human anywhere near the wheel. And it's already in your pocket. Every time you talk to Alexa or Google Assistant, deep learning is at work. And here's the kicker: they get more accurate the more you use them. But now the honest catch. AI is only as good as the data you feed it. And when that data is thin or biased, it doesn't shrug. It just makes confident, convincing mistakes. So the verdict? It's not magic and it's not useless. AI is a tool, one that quietly automates the grunt work and sharpens your decisions. The question was never whether AI is useful, it's whether you'll actually put it to work. So stop debating. Pick one task today and let AI take the first pass.